What's up, guys? Max here, and we're going to be talking Battlegrounds. So the pre-launch adjustments coming to Battlegrounds. So good news as of the recording that I can finally come home and do a recording here for you guys and cover some news around Battlegrounds and kind of my suggestions and feedback to Kabam inside the CCP, and maybe better actually voice my opinion inside a video than actually typing my suggestions, which I did, but I feel like this is probably going to be better, even though there's no back and forth with them. Maybe I'm able to explain myself a little bit better. But here's the adjustment coming to the Battleground. So Kabam Mike basically gave a post here on a beautiful Saturday. Says that there's going to be two changes and two waves of changes, basically, is what we're seeing here. First, we're going to be making some adjustments before Battleground launches on Monday, and then more changes in the near future when we have more time to review some information, basically, is what he's saying. So this all came from this post. So a lot of you guys know there's a lot of CCP members that are excited. I myself included, even though I am not that good at the Battlegrounds and have not been good at them for the past beta tests. So there is basically a big event that came out on Friday, where we were able to announce and see some of the information, some of the actual Battlegrounds live content that's going to be hitting the game coming Monday. We got preview of it, and I think everybody was excited for that information. We did a stream, covered it some more in there, but this information was held away from the CCP members, which is, I mean, to be honest, like, I don't need to know this information to make content. I would appreciate it, but I understand that this is their game, this is their company. I'm not here to tell them how to run it, right? But I am here to give them at least feedback and how it would help us as a player base community and the company maybe be more successful at the same time. So we did not see this information, and this is basically the Battleground rewards revealed, right? The solo alliance events, the victory trackers, the gladiator circuit, and much, much more. So everything was inside this post. I think it's a lot of information to cover, but the gist of it is basically the Battlegrounds are going to have alliance rewards and solo rewards, and you're going to have that individual reward basically to be able to climb up the leader. So the leader tower, the tower of the leaderboards. I'm confusing my games right now. But we and the store, the Battleground store. So everything is involved inside this post. Now let's jump right into the gladiators circuit. So the most sought out, especially from the big competitors, and I think mainly the big competitors. I know myself. I'm not saying I'm going to be in that top 500 possibly. I don't think myself. First of all, there's the time concern with me that I just can't play the game that much throughout the day at this level of competition and concentration that it requires. The second part is some skill missing level that I have when it comes to that comp, being in that top bracket, right? But it's still really ideal. Like I even though I'm not that good and don't have the time, I would still want to push as high as possible and get into the gladiator circuit to say I've made it and see how far I can push. And hopefully every month after month, I can move further and further into it to hopefully reaching one of these top spots in the future, right? So this is basically the ideal, what we were looking and waiting for to see. What we were shocked with is that not the victory track, but what we were shocked with is the aligned rank rewards. Now, I'm going to give you a perspective here, and might not be a perspective that is very common or I've heard anything about. Much about, I should say. And the information we're seeing and basically sharing here is information that other content creators can make upon the subject. Currently, when it comes to alliances, okay, I'm going to give you also the feedback that I gave Kabam, because I feel like this is probably better, like I said, a better source of voicing it. When it comes to alliances, we have alliances that are focused just for putting a team together when I first started playing the game and just trying to try to create the best reward out of any situation. We knew when I first started playing the game, it was just 29 other strangers that with me, that we kind of enjoy the game. I joined in the alliance and we chatted, we communicated through different sources, and we kind of try to maximize the rewards as an alliance. There was officers that took initiative, did more planning, did decisions for us, but still communicated with the entire alliance to kind of voice, hey, where does the alliance, where we sit at, should focus on. That was my early stages of the game. As I progressed and got more competitive and became worked up into higher tier alliances, now you find myself in an alliance called Relax, and this alliance is more competitive into the 8Q side of things, but not so much in Alliance War. But doesn't mean that we just don't do it. We still participate in it because there is rewards in it as well. Well, now with Battlegrounds, even though it's not, a lot of people are thinking this as a solo skilled competitive arena of the game, there's going to be some rewards for being that good, or gathering people that are good and skilled and reward the alliance. So I think we're going to be seeing, if this is staying, and I don't mind this to be there. I think this is going to be seen. We're going to be seeing alliances out there that are focused on Battlegrounds, Alliance War, or possibly Battlegrounds Alliance Quest, or possibly just covering all game modes. They're going to be wanting to cover Battlegrounds, Alliance Quest, Alliance War, everything that they can get as a reward when it comes to alliances being put together. So I think this is actually fairly good. And I don't mind that they put in a lot of rewards in here. Now, again, Battlegrounds, it's meant to be a game mode that most players play, but there's going to be alliances or friends or alliance members that are not going to be participating in the game mode, so not contributing to the point system. Now, whether the alliance itself turns into a Battlegrounds alliance and focuses only on that, you're going to see members of that alliance just focusing and contributing and putting points so that they can achieve basically higher competitive scores. So I foresee, and I'm excited for this, I'm actually really excited for these alliance rank rewards. I foresee seeing new alliances names out there, like a alliance focus on Battlegrounds only, 29-30 skill players achieving crazy rankings inside the rank reward, inside their placements, and seeing, we're going to call it Relax, since that's the alliance that I'm in, Relax 1, right? Relax 1 or Relax BG. Relax BG participating in these rewards and seeing members out of Relax BG in like the top ranks inside the Gladiator circuit. So you'll be like, damn, dude, Relax BG, they're in the top 100. All 30 members are up there. And guess what? That alliance will be able to achieve these rewards. Now, you're probably thinking like, Max, there's the way it's set up right now, that's not the case. That's not going to happen, because the way the point system, which is what we're going to cover now, it's set right now currently in game, is that you win more matches for just completing a match, but not actually winning a match. So this is where I gave the feedback to Kabam, and I think this is a better avenue of voicing the feedback. I say, yes, this is fine. This is fine. Give the community points, more points for playing the new game mode. Give them points. We need people, we need players involved in this community, inside this game mode, to be able to play this game mode so they can have fun and so it can be successful, and we have more participation. What I think this is where the changes would be. This is where I would suggest the changes. And the changes, unfortunately, that I suggested was basically to redo this whole system of point system, right? Like, I keep the point systems for the solo and alliance event ranks, because again, I actually agree and feel that we're going to see alliances focusing on Battlegrounds, and that is really good. You're going to have a lot of back and forth, like, hey, what's the best defender? It's just a community of 30 players just talking to each other, bettering their own individual skill, and then also participating in high tier, probably alliance war, because there's 30 amazingly skilled players with a lot of knowledge being able to take that skill into another area of the game that's very competitive. I do foresee that happening, and I'm excited for that to come by. And guess what? Those alliances are going to get rewarded. But going back to the points, I'm sorry I got distracted there. These points should be fine to motivate the new players or just players overall to enjoy Battlegrounds. But I truly believe that here's my suggestion. These points should not count towards the rank rewards when it comes to alliance rewards and even possibly solo rank rewards. The reason why, and this is where it might be very difficult to do, but I was suggesting that there is a specific point system. So those points can give you points inside the victory tracker to move up in the point system, or just get individual points inside a solo rank reward system, like right here, to get some tokens, some shards, keep the shards, but get some items to be able to go and buy some stuff in the Battleground store, which is this one. So you would be using tokens in there. And I think you need to reward players for just playing this new game mode. I get it. I think that's what Kabam wanted to do to begin with. But when it comes to the gladiator circuit, once you actually completed the victory tracker and you've moved on to Vibranium and you're now in the gladiator circuit, the individual members in an alliance that are participating in the gladiator circuit, competing for those top scores, top ranks, I should say, 1 to 100 or 1 to 200, whatever their goal is, they should be on a different point system. This is where I was suggesting that the point system change once you graduate from, again, the victory track. Okay. Once you graduate from here, so let's say you've earned points to actually move your way up into the Vibranium, and now you're in the gladiator circuit. So these points actually are more balanced, where it's more towards the winning victory side of things. You want to be able to win a fight in the gladiator circuit, because now you're competing with actual members of alliances or actual members out there that are competing for these alliance rank rewards. Okay. And also solo rank rewards. I think this is where your first ticket is. You need to get yourself out of victory track. Once you're in the gladiator circuit, you're going to get a different point system, maybe whatever we want to call it, gladiator points, to make it easy right now for this. That's going to give you the tokens, which is fine. You get the trophy tokens as an individual member. And then as an alliance, you're going to be able to get points towards alliance event rank rewards. Now, again, this is why I'm excited for this, for actually putting members together, because I know currently I'm with Relax, but let's say I become a crazy hardcore Battlegrounds player, and there's like I said, Relax Battlegrounds Alliance that's focusing on more competitive solo event modes, but also focusing on having friendships within the alliance. All of us are going to be together talking all about a battleground, something very in common. And that's what really makes alliances come together to begin with. And what makes them not ever separate is the friendships that we form once we're in that alliance. It is really hard to leave your alliance. I've been there, and I am super loyal to my alliance, because even though I might not chat in the chats daily, consistently, I still read them, and I still get to know a person by who they chat and what they say inside the chat rooms. And I somehow, in my mind, we become friends, even though sometimes they leave mad for some reason, or feels like they betray the alliance by going to another alliance because they have a different mindset or a different goal orientation at the moment. But that doesn't mean that we're still not friends, right? Guys that have left. Relax. But going with this, I'm saying basically is that this is my change. This is what I was suggesting to do, is create a new point system and only activate the point system once you're in the more competitive gladiator circuit mode to earn the actual points required for the solo and alliance rank rewards. because and then shift the way the points are set up once you've entered the more competitive side of things. Now these points will still be successful the same to motivate the all members of the game to actually play this, and maybe have a solo ranking system based on their points, right? And again, the points currently, the way they're set up, yes, I would agree, horrible. Just if this is the way the game is going to launch come Monday with this point system, it is awful. It is really set exactly the way other content creators that I saw, which was actually KT's video that I saw first, on how literally it's meant for you to just lose, just match up as quick as possible. So you'll be seeing the 2-star decks and the 2-star battlegrounds basically just back to back to back to back, really not in having fun with the game mode. I don't think this was in the actual intentions. Kabam does not want you to go out and build a deck of 2 stars and just go in there and lose. That is not their goal. They want this to be a big participation party from all sources. And I think this was just really high up in the matches point system. It wasn't because an error, because they forgot that this point system was meant this way. I think it was really meant for them to just have more players participate, as something new that's just entered the game. Hey, let's get more people to participate, and let's give them a lot more points for doing that. And look how many rewards they can get if they keep participating. And look, let's say they're in the top 500, they get a 6-star awakening or a 6-star awakening gem, some 40 signature stones. They get all these crazy rewards for just playing the game for a month, because their point system for just participating is 1250, but for winning, don't worry, I know you might suck. Speaking to myself, you might not win every single BG, but as long as you're playing, you're gonna earn something nice for this first month. But I think they were not expecting the smart player base out there to come out with a solution of saying, whoa, so you're saying that I just got to play with 2 stars and actually lose to get more points. This is why I think Kabam Mike with this post has come out with the feedback saying, whoa, yes, that was not our intention, and good catch for saying this before we go live. We should fix it. Now, my suggestion for fixing this thing, it's a little bit more intensive. It's got a lot of moving parts because you got to redo all the point system, the way they're allocating points, create a new point system for actual competitive players inside the Gladiator circuit. And I still strongly agree that the Alliance event rank rewards stay in place the way they are. It's as much as Battlegrounds is an individual game mode where you're competing yourself, no help from nobody else, with other players out there by themselves. We're gonna see, I still believe we're gonna be able to see some Battleground alliances that you can put 29, 30 like-minded people that are very skilled to compete and just place really high inside these ranks and just enjoy those items. I want to see that. I'm not saying that this is awful. I really agree that this point system for Alliance rank rewards, because it gives another reason why you should be playing with 29 other people. I truly believe if we get rid of the Alliance rank rewards currently in this Battleground game mode and just make it just towards one player, you're going to be seeing a lot of players actually quit the game. When you're like, whoa, that's kind of serious, Max. You're talking too much. You're just way too much looking into this. Well, guess what? If I was not participating in an alliance and I knew 20 other people that are like-minded into the game, I think I would have probably quit already. If I was just in it for myself, I don't think I would be playing 6 years now of this game if it was just me when it comes to the game. But because I am also in chat rooms with other people that like the game and in an alliance, and I've, like I said, grown friendships into this game, I think this is what makes me play the game even more every day, to help not just myself, but to help somebody else get better rewards, get better placement, and I feel like the idea of Alliance rank rewards is going to be that. So I don't know. Let me know in your comments what you think. Should we remove the Alliance rank rewards, or should we not remove the Alliance rank rewards? like I was saying, leave it in the comments. Leave it there below. Do you agree on redoing the whole point system? What are your thoughts on it? You know, obviously, there's different points to be earned for the alliance, as we can see how to earn points. But I think that should stay. I think the alliance milestones are fine to stay the way they are. I just honestly think that if we can change the point system and activate a gladiator point system and change the winnings here, like I was mentioning earlier, I feel like I'm repeating myself, earn more points in there, it's probably the best move. But again, we're going to find out what Kabam actually does come Monday. So it's exciting to do. I won't be able to go live because I myself have to go to work, check in, and I will be back at nighttime Monday night. So to cover and see what actually is live when it comes to Battlegrounds. So that's exciting. And we'll be doing streams late at night like we always do. So that's exciting. And yeah, we'll see. I'm still excited for Battlegrounds, even though it can be disappointing. And I know some people are very concerned about this. I am too, you know, just more hopeful that something does change. And I think Kabam is not on the mode of like, hey, this is our game mode and we're going to create this. And no matter what, it is what it is. You know, I think they are listening to our feedback. So definitely constructive feedback. Always appreciated from to them, I would say. But guys, leave it in the comments. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Peace.